People's Movement and INEC and 12 others on the same subject matter as in this petition against the first, second, third, and fourth respondents in this petition and others. It was, however, deposed in paragraph 3M of the counter affidavit filed by the petition in opposition to this application that the matter was not determined on the merit by the trial court, who referred the matter to the Court of Appeal for interpretation. That in any case, the matter had since lapsed in 180 days for determination by law, being a pre-election matter. It is tried law that abuse of court or judicial process simply means the use of a court process mala fide or in bad faith to the annoyance of the opponent. One variety of it is the institution of multifarious actions between the same parties with regard to the same subject matter and same issue in the same or another court. A quick look at the originating summons in suit number FHC ABJCS 1275-2022 will show that same was instituted in the Federal High Court, Abuja, on 27th day of July 2022. Being a pre-election matter, it ought to have been determined within 180 days, as required by Section 285, subsection 10 of the 1999 Constitution. It therefore means that it lapsed by January 2023, about a month the election in question was conducted. This petition having been instituted on the 20th of March 2023, when suit number FHC was no more alive, does not qualify as an abuse of court process. This ground for this objection is also discontinuous. On whether this petition is caught by the doctrine of estoppel, it was argued that the issues raised in this petition have been firmly resolved by the Court of Appeal in Appeal number CA/ABJ/CS/08/2022. Issue estoppel arises when the issue has been decided upon to finality by a court of competent jurisdiction. In other words, once an issue has been raised and distinctly determined between the parties, another party can be allowed to fight that issue all over again. The same issue cannot be raised by either party again in the same or subsequent proceedings except in special circumstances. For issue estoppel to apply, the following conditions must be satisfied. A, the same question must have been decided in both proceedings. B, the decision which creates the estoppel must be final, and the parties to the judicial decision or their previous to the proceedings in which the estoppel is raised must be the same. To determine whether the above three elements exist, the court will closely examine the reasons for the judgment and other relevant facts that were actually in issue in the proceeding. See the cases of Oyekola and others versus Amudu, OSPM Limited versus Nibel Company Nigeria Limited, and Dasuki Retired versus Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Some people wake up and check their phones. Check the weather, check the news, check their stocks. I check SEMrush. With more than 55 digital marketing tools, I get all the data I need to jumpstart my day. I use the SEMrush keyword search tool to help make any business visible online. I can win in any meeting and beat any competitor. With SEMrush, I'm always one step ahead. Anything is possible.
Be like Gabby. Try SEMrush for free.
Supply. I have studied the case sought to be relied on as estoppel in this case. It is apparent that the parties in that case are not the same as in the instant petition. The issues, though the same, were not resolved to finality in the previous case. The action was struck out on ground of lack of local standing by the lower court, which this court of the Electoral Act 22 and 285, Section 14 of the Constitution. C. Shinkafi and another versus Abdul Aziz Ayari and Al Hassan another and Ishaku. It therefore follows that the course of action in this petition, which is rooted in the nomination or sponsor of the respondent, is a pre-election matter. Being a pre-election matter, the petitioner herein has no local standing to challenge or question such nomination or sponsorship of the first respondent by the second respondent. Thus, in People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Independent National Electoral Commission and others, unreported decision of the Supreme Court, delivered on 26th day of May 2023 in SC/CV/501/2023. I heard the matter has been reported, but I have not been able to avail myself of the report. The Supreme Court held at page 71 page 31 lines 1 to 16 thereof as follows. Court, the provision does not make the filing of pre-election matters by political parties an all-comers affair. It is not the purpose of the provision that the floodgate of pre-election litigation be open to political parties who will hide under it to challenge the actions or inactions of rival political parties under the guise of challenging the decision or activities of INEC. The application of Section 285, Section 14C of the Constitution does not extend to a political party walking into the affairs of another. The position of the law has always been that no political party can challenge the nomination of the candidate of another political party, no matter how pained or disgruntled the political party is with the way and manner another political party is conducting or has conducted its affairs concerning its nomination of its candidate for any position. It must keep mum and remain an onlooker, for it lacks the local standing challenge such nomination. Close of court. It is clear, therefore, that a political party such as the petition is herein only has the local standing to file a pre-election matter when the situation affects it or its candidate by virtue of Section 285, Section 14C of the 1999 Constitution. That being so, as in the instant petition, where the grounds of the petition is rooted on the nomination or sponsorship of the candidate of another political party, this petitioner will have no local standing to institute the action, be it in the Federal High Court or an election tribunal. For that reason, it is my view that the course of action in this petition being on the nomination and sponsorship of the third and fourth respondents by the second respondent applicant, petition is incompetent for lack of local standing when the petition to institute the action. Also liable to be struck out for being incompetent.
Under $15, I'll give you
the second respondent applicant also contended that the petition is not properly constituted as the candidate sponsored by the petitioner has not been joined as co-petitioner in the petition.
Simply click the link below and enter your email address, and we'll see
Section 133, Section 1B of the Electoral Act 2022 entitles
stocks under $15.
The petition as a political party to institute an election petition. The applicant has not referred us to any provision of the Electoral Act or any authority that mandates the political party to file an election petition only when its candidate has been joined as a petitioner. It is proper for the candidate of the party, it is proper for the candidate of the party, but there is no law that compels the political party, no law that compels the political petition. After all, the purpose of such joinder, after all, the purpose of candidate joinder can be bound, the candidate by any judgment, be bound order of the court, any judgment or order of the court. Any non-gender will not invalidate. Any non-gender will not invalidate. This is particularly so when Section 133. This is particularly so when Section 133, Section 1 of the Electoral Act stipulates an election petition may be presented by one person or more of the following person. An election A candidate in a political party which participated, by the use of the By the use of the it means that an election petition may be filed by the candidate alone, may be filed by the candidate alone, or the political party alone, both of them. The objection on this ground is also discontinued. By another motion filed on the 15th of May, the fifth respondent, that's Kabir Masari, the following relief. This court to grant him the following relief. An order of this court dismissing this petition in its entirety for one of these. An order striking out the name of the fifth respondent of any reasonable course of action against him. And first other orders are dishonorable deemed fit to make in grounds for the application have been stated. Have also considered the submissions of counsel. Now section 133. where in the petition earlier does. This is further explained as emanating from the non-qualification of contested the election as the vice president candidate of the second respondent. It is specifically pleaded in paragraph 17 of the petition as follows. The petition states that the first respondent was not qualified, that the fourth respondent was not qualified, jointly contest with the third respondent, jointly contest the presidential election held on 25 February election held on